Hi guys, welcome to Table 10, our knitting podcast. We will be your host today. My name is Renee.
I'm Rachel, and this is episode 66.
Welcome to episode 66, you guys. We have not filmed a regular podcast for 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll have a lot of progress to show you. What are we talking about today, Rach?
Everything. I have so much to say. You guys might remember that when I start the episode going, I have so much to say, I can't remember anything to say when it's time to film the episode, but I think I got it. Renee and I have not really been in communication with each other.
No.
At all.
So this will be a good catch up for us as well. Expect tangents aplenty.
It is, we have a fan because we're midlife.
I was thinking, do you think we should stop and listen to it?
BRB.
You can hear it.
You could hear it. So sweaty we will be. We both came guns out, though.
I did. I was like, I want stuff that doesn't touch my body too much.
Yeah.
It's very hot here again in Pennsylvania. It's going up to the...
It's summer. Summer really has the nerve. Can't deal with that. Hold on. It's... Okay. My husband had an appointment. He's been gone for, I don't know, maybe like 3 hours. So much has changed. When he gets home, like there's a whole kid missing. I didn't tell him anything.
Who?
My oldest just left. A friend came to pick him up and he packed a bag and he was like, I'm going. He went
Sleepover?
No, I don't think so. He went to wrestling open mat at the school. And then the friends also members of the same pool that we are. Mm-hmm. And then so they're going to go to the pool. And then since Dad has my car, I was like, hey, can you bring him back home? We're like, yeah. It's like, okay, great. That'll be great. But when my husband comes home, he doesn't know any of that happened.
Oh.
So I just had to text him real quick and be like, don't fret. There is only supposed to be one child in the house right now.
Where is he? Where's your husband?
He went to the spa.
Oh, that's nice.
I sent him for a massage because he drove us everywhere. I mean, he drove. We drove. Basically, we almost saw all the Great Lakes.
Oh, really?
Well, we went all the way up. Is this the right orientation? Does this look like the mitten to you guys? We went all the way up here, north of Traverse City. That's where we went first. So that, we were on the Lake Michigan side. If we would have just gone a little bit further, Superior is right up there, mm-hmm. and Huron is right over there. But we didn't do that because we didn't plan anything. And also, that's a far drive. It was like, straight driving, it would have been 8.5 hours, but you got to stop. It was like 11 hours of driving. It was far. And then we came all the way back around
11
Lake
hours
Erie.
straight there?
No, it would have been 8.5 hours straight there,
okay.
But 11 hours with the stops.
Okay.
Came all the way back around through Ohio, around Lake Erie to Erie. And then, oh, you did it this week. Bless you.
Excuse me.
And then we went up to Niagara, and that's Ontario and Erie still. So HOMES, that would have been all of them.
You have great tan, though. Look at you. You're all sun-kissed.
I know. We did so much outsiding. Mm-hmm. I told my husband, I'm good until Rhinebeck. I don't have to go outside. I did all my outsiding. I don't love it out there. But we did do one of my things that I do like to do outside. Do you know what I do like to do? It's not a lot. It's not a lot of things I like to do outside. Do you know?
The kayaking?
The kayaking. Yeah. I do like to kayak because...
Who's the best kayak partner?
Nobody.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm
nobody
a good
is
kayak partner.
You probably are, but it's better if you have nobody. So we get to the kayak place and it's like chaos. It was a last minute decision because the kids wouldn't stop bothering us. And it was already late in the afternoon. It was getting windy. And I was like, we can't go out on a kayak in Lake Erie with this wind. Like one of us will get blown to Canada. But they wouldn't stop. They wouldn't stop. They want to kayak. They want to kayak. Finally, Mom was like, fine, we'll kayak. So I found kayaks that go through these like like inlets, not the lake, not the open lake. And we all show up. There's like 10 of us, except Dad was sleeping. He wasn't even pretending like he was going to kayak. And the kids are like, oh, we don't want an adult. We want to go together. And blah, blah, blah. And this lady's like, please just tell us how many kayaks. How many kayaks? And I'm like, we need 5 double kayaks. And Mom looked at me and she was like,
I'm not riding with anyone.
She said, I really want a single kayak. I'm like, okay, we need 4
Doubles
and 2 singles. And then that was like too many people. So I was like, we need 3 doubles and 3 singles. So me, Mom, and our brother-in-law got to go in the singles. And Mom and I so peacefully just followed each other. We had a great time. I don't need my busted legs to kayak. That's why I like it, you know. Our brother-in-law had to tow the children who wanted to kayak together.
Terrible. How do you tow? Who was holding on to his kayak?
My son laid down across the front of his kayak, held on to the back, and he towed them.
Back?
Yeah. They were taking so long. Because I wanted to take a picture of everyone's kayak. Mm-hmm. I was like, surely they're like in those weeds. Because it's like real, like, you know, there's like the plants that grow out. There's birds everywhere. I'm like, they fell. Something like, so I like kayak back a little bit. No, he's towing
that was nice of him.
With 2 kids. One of the kids was his. So
hey, we were on a cruise once. I think it was a cruise.
Yeah.
As kids. And we, as a family, went kayaking.
It was just the 4 of us.
Yeah,
it was
why?
Just because our other sister ditched us. Remember that cruise? And she just left. She was like, I don't want to be here anymore. And then she flew back home. Yeah.
Was that the cruise?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that. Okay, but that's happened more than once.
Yeah. She's like, see, she doesn't care that she's not on this podcast. In fact, I told her she was on a trip with us. And I said, we did a question and answer this week, and there are a lot of questions about you. And she went.
Okay, so we were kayaking as a group, and Mom and Dad were in one. It was like an excursion,
right? Like, it wasn't just the 4 of us.
Correct. Mom and Dad were in a kayak, and I believe that's the kayak trip that sealed the deal for Mom, that she did not want to kayak with Dad as a kayak partner, ever. And Rachel and I were partners. And I remember they were like, oh, if you look in the water, it was very clear, you can see starfish. And so we'll get you over the spot and we'll let you know when to look for the starfish. And they're like, okay, there's the starfish. And Rachel and I both went. And then the guide said, if you're in a double, make sure that you talk to your partner and don't both look out so we almost tipped on top of starfish, but we didn't.
But also, Dad kept ramming our kayak. Do you remember that?
No, but that sounds like Dad.
And so I was super paranoid on this kayak trip because...
Why did he do that?
Because he thought it was funny. So when we were like pairing up, you know, who's going to ride with who, the deal is the heavier person sits in back, but the front person sets the pace because the front person can't see what's going on behind him. So the person in the back just matches the pace of the person in the front. That's where our parents go wrong.
That's right.
Because my dad doesn't want to be the follower.
No.
He wants to set the pace.
So they both do whatever they want to do.
And they don't go anywhere. Okay, so.
Or they just go in circles.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when my dad gets mad, he'll spit on your paddle. So, okay, but we're like figuring out the kids. And I said to the woman, like, are these kids going to flip in this kayak? And she said, it is incredibly hard to flip their double kayaks.
Okay.
She said, if you're going to flip, you're going to flip in the single.
Okay.
Well, I was in a single. And I also had like my phone, I had knitting, I had all the things. And so anytime anyone would come close to me, I'd be like, don't hit me with that. And I'm like jabbing them with the paddle. I'm like, get away. Get away from me. So,
how long did you guys kayak for?
A long time.
That's cool.
Because, you know, it was like a waterway. And so even Mom was like, we're going too far. She said, this is like, they went on a bike ride earlier that day. She's like, this is like the bike ride where they don't want to turn around, but then by the time they turn around, they're too tired to get back.
Yes, I know.
And I was like, you're right, but they really want to see what's around that corner. So
What
like
was it?
nothing.
Oh.
But you could see that there was, do you know what I mean?
Something.
So we'll just get to that corner and then we'll turn around. Well, by the time we turned around, the two kids that just had to go together, one of them was like, let me out of this canoe. It was my son was like, I want with Dad. So my kids had to switch.
Okay. In the water?
I paddled away. I couldn't watch. But my mom said, one of your sons was very graceful and one of them was not. I said, I took your tracks. But I don't think either of them got wet.
There you go. Hey.
Yeah. Those
That
were the
sounds like
kids that
fun.
had to get towed back.
The ones that switched?
Well, the son that went with my husband, I'm sure he just sat there while my husband paddled him back.
Mm-hmm.
And then the two kids that were together now just got towed back.
That works.
It was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
But it was so much. It was so much. We went for 10 days. No off days. I like an off day.
Oh, I love an off day.
I do.
I love it.
So now we're home and today was our off day and both of my kids are bored. I was like, I'm really not bored. I've been dreaming of being back in this house. I am ready to be back in this house.
With all of your stuff.
All my stuff. It's Tour de Fleece. I spun the braids. I was real paranoid that I wouldn't get them spun, so then I spun them too quick.
Okay.
And then the last day I was like,
I have nothing to do now with a wheel.
bored. Yeah. I mean, I had plenty to do, but
Did you have stuff to spin on the last day?
I finished. I purposely left myself like this much just to say I
the
did
rule
it.
follow. I knew it. I knew it.
It didn't last very long. This spins up in like 10 minutes. And then I was forced to knit again. And I kind of knit myself out on this trip because it's a lot of
Car.
car.
Yeah.
So then I was just bored. That's all.
Okay.
What have you been doing?
We are in full summer swing, and I feel like everybody was mentally prepared for it except my husband. He's like shocked.
At what?
The ever-present children.
Oh yeah, that is something.
So,
Something you really gotta wrap your head around.
so that they're just doing the kid things. But yeah, we've been doing family stuff. We've been good. Cruising. 4th of July was fun. We went into the city to watch the city fireworks. Saw a soccer game. That was a long day.
That's
oh my
like
gosh.
your tradition now, huh?
Yeah, because I enjoy the soccer game because I can sit there and knit.
Yeah.
And the like fan section is very entertaining. But
Oh.
we're not in it. So we can enjoy the like, I don't know what you would call that. In college football, it would be like the student section.
Okay.
The very lively,
Yeah.
loud, chanting,
Where do you sit?
general.
Oh, it's like a different section.
This is the section where you get an assigned seat where we are sitting.
Oh, there's like the general
There's like,
open seating.
yeah. So they come early, they get loud.
Is it seating or is
They
it
have
like standing room?
flags. I don't know. It's elevated. So it's either bleachers or
Standing.
yeah.
Okay.
But there were so many people packed in there. I couldn't see because we had like seats. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I couldn't tell if those were seats or
I
bleachers
see.
over there
Yeah.
because we are like if the field is long, we are here and they are like behind a goal
Okay.
down there. That was fun. Okay, so we are going into the city. We're going to have dinner right by the soccer field,
Okay.
the soccer stadium, and then fireworks happen right over the point, which is in Pittsburgh. There are 3 rivers that meet. The Allegheny and the Monongahela become the Ohio River, and they call that area the Point or 3 Rivers. So they have fireworks set off of barges that are in the rivers and off of some of the buildings in the city. The stadium is literally like, here's Point Park where the fireworks are shut off, and here's the stadium. So you have like prime seating, and the stands are pointed that direction.
Towards the river.
Yes. But they open up the pitch and they let everybody, like all the fans, come down. The players are there. They're signing jerseys and balls. And the fireworks are going.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. Okay, this game, it was, the weather forecast was like hot the whole week.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's okay. I'll buy fans, like little handheld fans. We have SPF packed. We all have hats. It's going to be great. And it was a later game, and the sun sets on back behind Mount Washington. So not very long into the game, we would be in the shade anyways.
Okay.
But we had like pre-games, blah, blah, blah. The weather forecast changes. The rain that was predicted for the evening is now moving up.
Okay.
So my husband goes to the store and gets 10 emergency ponchos.
10?
Yeah, a 10-pack.
Oh, a 10-pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of emergency ponchos.
Like those plastic ones.
Very thin plastic.
Yeah.
They're like...
All right. Who else? What were we saying? Oh, okay. Your husband bought a 10-pack of ponchos.
So we have dinner. And we had dinner reservations. And it's a longer style dinner, which is perfect because we're soaking up the air conditioning. And when we parked the car to hustle into dinner, there were like dark clouds everywhere, but it hadn't rained yet. So we are like hightailing
it'll rain
for
while
the
you're
restaurant.
in the restaurant.
Yes,
Perfect.
and I was like, we want to get in that restaurant first before we get rained on because we don't want to be in the
Cold.
high AC damp.
Right.
So we get in the restaurant, we're eating, it's raining, stops raining, raining, stops raining, raining, stops raining. And we're just like watching all of the people hustling through the rain. So we are finished with our meal. We are going to go to the car to drop off our SPF, our hand fans, because there is no sun in sight. And now it's like...
That, I feel, is the most effective way to not be hot, is to plan to be hot.
Oh, I love it. Great. Perfect. So we were walking to the car, and it looked like it could go either way. It's either done raining, or it's still going to give us a little... I don't know. So we're on this river, like, trail, walking back to the car. And it starts drizzling a little bit. And I was like, I think we're okay. Now it starts raining. Now we're wet. The four of us on a river trail. So no shelter in place.
Where's your ponchos?
Trying to put on ponchos.
It's too late already.
Everything was stuck to us. It was like... It's like, I don't like this.
No, at that point,
I really
just
don't
forget
like
the poncho.
I don't like this at all. But it rained for 15 minutes and then it was dry the rest of the day. So it was perfect. Yeah.
It's a
We
nice
didn't have to
cool
worry
down,
about those
too.
ponchos.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did
You
that.
saw the coolest fireworks.
What made them cool?
Well, they happened in your face. Like, so this little town, really, when you get that far north in Michigan, the sun was not setting. It would be like 10-15 at night, still light outside.
Okay.
Which was like very disorienting.
Okay.
So the fireworks didn't start until 10:30, and then it just so happened that town had a curfew, like fire siren that went off at 10:30.
Okay.
So the siren woo, goes off. Everybody laid down. And I was like, this is weird. Okay, what's about to happen? Renee, I don't know where they were shooting them off from, but they looked like they were in your face. Like, they must have been shooting them off right from the beach we were sitting at. Because if you laid down...
Could you see them, like, all set up?
No, because you were laying down. And I didn't look before it got dark. Like, I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was going to be like every other firework display. Where you sit and then you look at fireworks.
Okay.
I did not think they were going to be so close that you'd have to lay down because they're directly above your head.
You were, like, on the point.
Basically.
Yeah.
And I asked one of my friends
Could you feel those in your chest?
You could feel it. You could feel it. Yeah. Boom. I was like, where are they shooting those off from? And she said, we're very close. Some years that you can feel like the stuff lands on you if there's no breeze.
I don't like that.
I know. But it was so cool. It was so cool. And she said that the town pays for them. Like, people in the town just donate all year.
That's cool.
Renee, it was maybe the best fireworks I've ever seen.
That's cool.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, right here. Hello, fireworks.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It was wild.
Wait, were they just not shooting them high? Or they were shooting them right over
They were just right over us. Like, you could have sat down, but you'd have had to go like this.
Right. But they were still up high.
They were up high, but you know how fireworks explode.
Yeah.
They go out, but when they're that close to you, they look like they're going like that.
Right.
It was cool.
That's awesome.
It was very cool.
Yeah. I don't know what else I have to say. Like, update-wise.
Me either.
Should we talk about the knitting?
Okay.
Have you finished anything?
I finished a spinning thing, but no knitting things.
Okay.
Have
I
you?
finished one spinning thing. No knitting things.
Okay. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So this is our first finish of Tour de Fleece for both of us.
Yes. Do you want to tell everybody that might not be a spinner what is Tour de Fleece real quick?
Tour de Fleece is an event, a very casual event. I don't think it's formal. Like, there's not a formal sign up anywhere, but you can sign up to be in some people's like Tour de Fleece groups.
Yes.
Clubs.
It's like maybe it's like a very big spin along with no rules and no one's organizing it. Everyone's organizing it.
Right.
It's like
friend groups get together and they text about it, or you find a group online that you participate in. We opened up a Ravelry page
if you want,
so that people could join in and send pictures, which I gotta tell you, I really am enjoying that Ravelry page. And that it seems like intimate.
Yes. I was just in there today. Somebody spun our river rat braid much better than I spun it. I was like, wow, that's so pretty.
So Tour de Fleece follows the schedule of Tour de France. And you spin every day that the riders are spinning. So it covers about 3 weeks.
Every day that the riders are riding.
Every day that the riders are spinning their legs, we are spinning our wheels.
Right.
Or spindles. And they have, I believe, 2 rest days on the whole tour that you can also observe in your Tour de Fleece. Some people take that as a break day. And they also have challenges, which usually come before the rest day, that some people will be like, I want to challenge myself on this day. But yeah, it's a way to partake in the community, get inspiration, and also some encouragement to get back to your spinning regularly if you haven't been for a while.
Yeah.
Some people like save a big thing for Tour de Fleece. Like, I want to do my sweater spin, or I want to do this.
Yeah.
My theme has been play.
Okay.
I want to just go in and play without much, like, I don't have a specific thing in mind for a finished yarn, but I want to tackle things that if I was trying to, I think it'll make sense when I show the skein. If I was trying to make this be a certain thing, I probably would have gotten frustrated.
Okay.
Yeah. So mine has just been play.
Okay.
What about yours?
Well, I talked about it on our last podcast. I took 3 braids on vacation with me because we were going to 3 places. So I spun 1 braid in Michigan, 1 braid in Erie, and 1 braid in Niagara, and then plied those together. And they were braids that I was not in love with the colorway. But then, like, as I was spinning them, I was getting, like, excited about, like, the possibility of what it might look like when it's done. So when I came home, I was like, I'm going to spin all my little orphans that are, like, either it's something that I don't have, something that will combo spin with it. Like, I have this one thing that doesn't go with other things, or, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what it's evolved. At first I thought I was going to do a big project, and now it's kind of evolved into doing just like little things. I would not say I have a theme. I do, by the end of Tour de Fleece though, I would like to have empty bobbins. So I have been spending a little time yesterday and today since I've been home working on things that I already have
Singles done to like,
or not, or like I have fiber on a bobbin, but like I also have a big bunch of fiber that needs to get on that bobbin.
Yeah.
And for one reason or another, the main reason is that they're all on Starling bobbins. And so the Starling can't do all of those things at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, once I get a bobbin on a Starling, I'm not going to bounce back and forth to all the other little spinning whips that I have. Mm-hmm. So I've started something on my Dove, and then I'm working on my little Starling work in progress.
For people who may be here for the first time, what do you mean by Starling and Dove?
So I have 2 spinning wheels. They're both Daedalus. I have a Starling that we got at Rhinebeck, and I have a Dove that we got at Maryland Sheep and Wool. And I took the Dove on vacation with me. The Dove is the newer of the wheels. The Starling was the one that I got first. So I have like a sock yarn that I was spinning, and I don't know what happened. I got distracted. I have that Feederbrook fiber that I took camping. That it was like a
vaguely, yeah.
That I started camping, and then when I came home, I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. And I still have the sleeve yarn for that Big Sis Energy spin. Mm-hmm. So that's like all just sitting there. And I thought, well, okay, so the Starling will be the whips that I finish, hopefully.
Yeah.
And if I want to spin something new, I'll do it on the Dove.
Okay, cool.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
So the Dove came with me on vacation.
Do you want to show them your finish?
Sure. Okay, so this is interesting. I ended up with 2 skeins of a 3-ply, and then this whole skein, is this right? Yeah, of a 2-ply.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
So I think the reason that this happened is 2 of the braids were a single fiber. One was a Targhee and one was a Shanico. And then one was a Romney Surrey blend. The Romney Surrey blend was 100 grams, and the Targhee and the Shanico were 4 ounces. And that is a difference. 4 ounces is like 115 grams. Mm-hmm. So I had a little bit less fiber, and then I think that adding the Surrey to it made it spin into, like, the wraps per inch was the same, but I got less. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Must weigh more. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but I ran out of the Romney Surrey braid after these 2. So then I just plied up what was left into a 2-ply, and I was not that far off on the 2-ply. Like, I maybe have like an inch on the bobbin of the last layer. Yeah. So it was just super interesting the way that happened. So get close for the. Go ahead. The 3 braids that I spun were all from the La Mercerie Fiber Club. There was one from Sunshine Queen, there was one from Clockwork Fiber, and there was one from Kira Wiggins. And the Kira Wiggins is the one that had the Surrey in it that ran out first. So these 2 have all 3 braids. And then this one only has the Sunshine Queen and Clockwork. But I'm very pleased with how that came out.
Yeah.
I suspected it would be greenish because most of the braids were yellow and blue.
Yes.
And that makes green, color theory. But I really am very happy with how it came out. I wanted to knit, I still do. I want to knit a big, squishy, thick, big jaunty. But since I got this isn't for that now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know what this is. I think this 2-ply might be mitts.
Okay.
This is a little over 300 yards of a 2-ply. I did not do the wraps per inch, but I suspect it's about a sport weight.
Okay.
And I could definitely make some nice, like, what are those mitts called that I knit in December? Everything November or something?
Yeah.
Something. Some kind, maybe
like a fingerless mitt?
Yes. And this is enough for like a cowl if I'm using only this. Mm-hmm. Or this is plenty for a color work something. This is like a DK weight.
Yeah.
And this is, you can tell the Surrey's in there because this is, look.
Yeah.
I told Renee when they were drying, I have this rack in my bathroom that just has like a bunch of hooks. So I'll, like do the little snappy thing and then I just like give each skein its own hook. The ones with the Surrey basically just dried. And this 2-ply that didn't have the Surrey, when it dried, it like bounced back up. So it was significantly shorter. It was really interesting to see like how that fiber content changed.
Yeah.
So that's my spinning whip.
That's awesome.
That's the first one.
Great job.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
I'm very happy with it.
Okay. My spinning finish is a fiber from Hedgehog Fibers. It was, I think the bag was marked 125 grams, but it is more than that because I sample spun something for my daughter with this fiber before, and I didn't like the way that it was spinning up because of the content, and I never put that fiber back in the bag, and I still have, this skein is 130 grams, so that was a generous bag of fiber. I bought this at my local yarn store, Moon and Yarn Craft Room, and it was wool with recycled wool and waste yarn. So there were actual bits of yarn in here.
Waste yarn is interesting.
Yeah, that was.
How do you spin yarn into yarn?
You have to do it very carefully, because if that yarn doesn't have anything else to hold on to, it would just whoop right in the wheel.
Right, yeah, because it doesn't have like the, it's already spun.
Right. So that was a bit of a challenge, but I really liked looking at this fiber, and I liked all of the like colorful bits in it.
Are the colorful bits the yarn?
Yes.
Okay. So
that's the waste yarn.
Okay. That's so interesting.
The recycled wool is actually the color of it, but I bet this is a blob here.
Uh-huh.
When you got to the recycled wool part, it almost felt like almost a touch felted already.
Like so, you could tell it had been handled a few times,
yes,
maybe.
So that was not going to draft like the rest of it was. I just had to be okay with some blips in it. And I ended up making this a 2-ply. What's fascinating is that this is how carefree I was. I just went into my stash, I grabbed it, pulled out some. It was in, it was almost like roving. So it was like a longer flat plate of fiber that was like.
It was just like all like in a bag.
Yes. So you could just, you know what I mean? It
yes.
wasn't braided and it wasn't highly compressed. So I just went in and pulled some out and I started spinning it and I was like, oh, this is challenging.
Did you have to slow down your wheel? Or did you keep it fast?
I kept it at my normal speed, but I started long drawing it, which I think I can do faster than a short forward or a continuous backdraft.
Yeah.
I didn't measure. So usually when I set up for a spin, I'll say like, if this is 100 grams, I'll put 50 grams of fiber here, 50 grams of fiber there, and those will be my two, if I'm doing a 2-ply, those are going to be my 2 bobbins. This one, I started spinning, and then I was like, okay, yeah, this is fun. I'm having fun. The theme is fun and play. I'm going to go with this. How much have I spun already? I don't know. So I looked at the bag, and it said 125 grams, and I knew I'd taken stuff out of there already. So I was like, that looks like half. We'll go with that. And I was for sure that that first bobbin had more, way more on it. I thought.
Okay.
It even looked like it. But I was like, that's okay, because the beginning of that bobbin is not my best spinning. Because I was trying to figure out how to spin that.
A 2-ply is easy to, if you get too much.
Guys, I ended up with my 2 bobbins. I have a length of single that is like this, and it goes from here to there and back. So what's that? Like 2 meters?
A yard?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was flabbergasted.
That's awesome. Your flabbers were gasted.
My flabbers were gasted, you guys. So yeah, this I believe is going to be, it's a lot for what I want it to be, but it's not very soft. Yeah, put that on your neck. I don't think that's soft. I think it's going to be the color
It's not
work.
soft if you're making it for a child.
That's going to be the color work portion of mitts.
That'll be
from
awesome.
my daughter. Don't you think that'll be fun? And she'll have those little shots of color in there.
You could color work other things. It's like you could do color work a hat as long as the brim part is soft.
I do think that this was meant to be like an art yarn for somebody who weaves.
Yeah.
But I had a really good time spinning this, and it was challenging, which I didn't mind, but I really did enjoy seeing those bits of yarn.
It's pretty.
Waste yarn.
It's really pretty.
Thank you. So I'm happy with that one. I didn't do reps per inch.
Yeah.
I did the yardage. I wrote it down somewhere, and I can't remember that either.
I take a picture of the whirly
Me
gig.
too. Me too.
Yeah. And then I have to go back. Hey, I have a very funny story about long draw.
Okay.
We were camping, and my family, my husband, and my 2 kids and myself were camping at a campground. Our middle sister and her family was there, and then a good family friend of ours was there. Renee was not there. And we were sitting around one night, and I was knitting, and Mom was talking about the podcast to our friend, and she said, you know, I was at Rachel's house one day, and she was spinning her yarn, you know, and she was just sitting there.
Is this the friend?
Our mom was telling the friend
this. Okay.
Our mom. And she was just sitting there, you know, spinning her yarn. She said, and then I go to Renee's house, and Renee's like, Mom goes, what are you doing? And Renee said, spinning. And Mom obviously has no idea that there's more than one way to spin, but it was so funny hearing it from her perspective. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, Renee, extra. I didn't explain it or anything.
I think it's easier. It's easier on my body.
Well, I don't like to sit up straight, so I can't.
Well, you can if you're not sitting. You sit sideways in that chair.
Yeah,
so you
right.
can't. You don't have anywhere for your left arm to go.
That is correct. But I actually don't. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I don't think that I'm short forward. I don't think I do that. I do some hybrid thing that I made up myself. Even when Tashi watched me spin.
Had a name to it.
Well, there is a name for something that I think is similar to what I'm doing in Apply Magazine, but I also don't know if.
What was that called?
We'd have to look in one of them Apply magazines. But it most certainly is not short forward, but it's like short draw, because the spin is between my hands, but I'm not moving as much as people who long draw move.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Short draw. But it was very funny listening to Mom compare the two of us, because she thought what you were doing was like an Olympic level spinning activity. I was like, oh well, I don't know. But I gotta maybe I'll practice it for one of our bats. The long drawing.
Hey, listen. After I spun this, Rachel and I prepped some of our Cormo that we split with Tashi and Trisha, and a friend Giselle had some of that too. Rachel and I prepped it, and we're like, we don't know if this is good. Let's each take half and try to spin it. And that spun really nice. That was really nice. That was a very nice experience. Yeah. For long draw. It was like effortless. Look at that. Such a pretty color too.
It's very pretty color.
Yeah. And that's about as much as I had. So I have two
we split it in half.
Little single samples.
Measured 16 grams.
Yeah.
It's like nothing.
Yeah. Sample.
Yeah. So.
But that was an excellent experience. Yeah. What you working on?
Oh, the same things, basically.
I forgot one of my whips at home. I have 2 whips.
I think I have 4.
I have 2, so you 4. Go.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. We'll just pick from the top of the pile. This is a sock that I started. Look, it's almost done.
Nice.
This sock needs a toe. This is a sock that I started because I knew we were going to an amusement park one day, and I wanted something that could be on a 9-inch circular. Mm-hmm. And I wanted it in yarn that I would not be sad if I abandoned it.
Okay.
Because I did think that there was a chance that I would only want to knit this in the park, and then when I wasn't in the park, I wouldn't be interested in it enough.
Get it. Yeah.
So this is a skein of Opal. I don't even know the colorway. I don't think that I kept the tag. But what I did was, Opal comes in a skein already, like in a ball, but it's big. So I split it into 2 so that it would fit in this little Lululemon bag.
Yeah.
And this is how much I have in the first one. And I did these 72 stitches so that they will fit my husband.
Does he know that they're for him?
Yes. Aww. Because he had to try them on.
Is he excited?
I don't think so.
Really?
He said he does like them, but he doesn't get excited like you do. Not a lot of people get excited like Renee does. But he seemed pleased enough. But they're ready for a toe, and you can't do a toe on a 16-inch circular. So they're just like in progress.
9-inch.
But this is... What did I say?
16.
Oh, correct. On a 9-inch circular.
Yeah.
This is just a vanilla sock. I just did 2x2 ribbing until I couldn't stand it anymore, because that on a 9-inch circular is so unfun.
It's not fun for you.
No, didn't like it.
Why are you on a 9-inch circular?
Because that's easy to take around with you.
Yeah.
This was very specific to, we are going to an amusement park.
Yeah.
It's
easy to like pop out and in.
Yeah.
Without like all your long needles and cables.
And you don't accidentally catch it and rip the needles out.
Right.
And I put my simplest stitch marker that I had, because I didn't want to worry about a little dangle. You know how the dangle, you kind of have to be careful the way that you move the dangle when you knit so it doesn't get knit into it.
No.
You don't ever do that?
No.
Do you guys do that? If you're knitting and the dangle is behind, the dangle gets knit in and you have to like pop it through the stitch on the way back around.
No.
Yeah, that happens.
Maybe to you.
No,
that's never happened to me.
That's not true.
That's
impossible. Happens to me all the time. And if you're purling, you have to make sure the dangle's not in the front of your yarn or you'll purl your dangle.
How? When it's to the left? Like just how
like if this had a dangle on it, not just the loop.
Okay.
Like it's something we're dangling off of it.
Okay.
Like a decoration, something pretty.
Okay, like a Twinkle Dimple.
Yes, like a Twinkle Dimple. So if the dangle is back here and you go like this, the dangle gets stuck in your stitch.
I've never had that happen. I'm going to call you one day if it ever does. In 10 years, I'll be like, I finally had it happen.
Do you guys have that happen?
Probably. Isn't it so funny how you're like, no, that happens all the time. And some people will be like, that doesn't happen to me.
It does. I'm very conscious of it because it happens often enough. Okay. So this is, you know what the stitch marker is, the ones that come on the 29 Bridges business cards.
The only time that I've ever accidentally knit a stitch marker into my work is when I was trying to be fancy, but not look up the tutorial on how to do it. When people cast on an extra stitch for a sock and then they knit 2 of those stitches together. I remember that. I did it once and I was like, wait, my stitch marker's stuck in there now. And then I was like, I'm not doing this.
Okay, well.
So I have done it once.
See? Yeah. That wasn't the dangle, though. That was the whole stitch marker.
Yes.
This is just the dangle.
Okay.
You can pop it through, but it's just kind of annoying. Okay. So, this is 72 stitches because for my husband.
Yep.
And I did a regular basic slip stitch, heel flap, gusset, and then I knit. I actually might have knit this too long because I was just going.
For the foot? Yeah.
So I'm not going to rip it out. I'm going to knit a shorter toe.
Hey.
He doesn't care.
You put it on magic loop for the heel?
No, I had the other 9-inch circular because I just brought an extra one, so I just did it on that.
That's cool.
It worked. It wasn't fun either. That was not fun. I did not like that. But okay. You're on vacation. What are you going to do?
Okay.
But I think that I got so far because I love this yarn.
Okay.
I like the patterning of it. I like the colors of it. And I like the feel. This is one of those rough yarns.
Yeah.
They're nice to knit. It just like stands up real nice. It just feels good.
Yeah.
So this just needs a toe. And then he's going to have to take me to another amusement park if he wants the other sock, I think.
When's that going to happen?
I don't know. Who knows?
Okay. All right.
So this is whip number 1, this sock.
That's awesome. That's a lot of progress.
This is a lot.
Is that one day in an amusement park?
No.
Okay.
No. Once I got through the
cuff,
yes, I would take this like if we were walking around the town.
Yeah.
It's just so easy.
It is.
It's so easy. Straight stockinette.
Yeah. That's perfect. Easy. And I do like that color, Rachel.
It's nice.
Yes. Yeah. And it has just enough color change that it's like, ooh,
I know.
That's fun.
And I like how, I don't know if you can see, but it almost looks like there's like, stripes.
Yeah.
It's very cool. People would be like, how are you doing that? I'm like,
really?
Oh, so hard. This is magic, basically. Witchcraft.
Okay.
Okay, that's my first whip.
Okay. Do you want to do another one?
Okay. Well, I have another sock.
Okay, let's go.
All right. This is the sock squad of the month.
Okay. This is for July.
This is July's.
That is so pretty.
Thank you.
Do you like this month's color?
I love this month's color.
Me too.
I love it so much.
Me too. It's a shame that you can't just ever repurchase that.
Well, I know. You can. You can. Yeah, you can buy more skeins.
No. Like once it's over and you're like, oh gosh, I'd like to have that color again.
Right. No. That's just special. But in comparison, this yarn, like, you got to feel these two next to each other. This one is so soft.
Which one?
That one.
This one is the
this.
whip that I forgot. And every time I pick this up, I'm like, that is so soft.
It's so soft. It's so soft. I actually think you should take that base and make something that goes somewhere better. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the sock that I'm experimenting on stitch size. So I put 72 stitches on.
Okay.
I did the 2x2 cuff, which was not a pain in the butt because I'm doing this one on Magic Loop, and I like to knit on Magic Loop. So 20 rounds for the cuff in the mini that came with the set, and this pattern has gotten, you guys probably can't see it.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
So many questions about this pattern on the Instagrams. I've knit this before. This is Mrs. Weasley's Family Socks by a Homespun House.
Okay.
What is her name? Molly.
Okay.
I think her name's Molly. It's her pattern. I've knit it once before, and then when I got to the heel, I went off pattern. I basically use the patterns for just tell me how to do the texture and then leave me alone.
I get that.
I just want to know how to make it cute. And
right.
then I want to do the other things I want to do. So there's this other sock pattern that newly came out, and it had this heel flap. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Now this might be a heel flap that you guys know how to do, and this might have a name, but I saw it and I was like, I love that. I don't even like a heel flap. And I was like, that's pretty. So I bought the whole pattern just to learn how to do the heel flap.
Okay.
Let me tell you what the pattern is in case anyone else wants to learn.
Is a Homespun House, is that a paid pattern?
Yeah.
Let me pull that one up for you too.
Okay, so this heel flap came from the Almost Vanilla Sock Set by Brianna Arlene. Here. The heel flap is from there.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah.
I have it right here.
Miss Weasley's Family Socks?
Yes.
Okay. Why isn't it
here? This is Mrs. Weasley's Family Socks right here. Oh, the picture's weird. Mrs. Weasley's Family Socks.
Yep.
Okay. So, I did this fancy heel flap, although this yarn does fuzz a little bit. So I feel like maybe like the definition is not, do you see what I'm saying? Because it's so soft. So I'm going to do this heel flap again with that BFL base when it comes in the mail.
Okay.
But it's so pretty, and it's, you know how I tend to knit mine like bulletproof?
Yes.
This one's not as bulletproof.
Okay.
This one's better.
Do you think it's because the pattern or because you tried to not make it bulletproof?
Oh, I didn't try to do anything. I think it's a combination of the pattern and the soft yarn.
Okay.
But since I was at 72 stitches, I did not make it longer because more stitches around for my instep already.
Right.
So I didn't want it to be baggy.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Normally I would lengthen the heel flap because I want extra room on the instep, but since I already had more stitches, I just did the normal length heel flap.
Because Rachel usually casts on 64 and you've cast on 72.
Correct.
And you're still on a US one?
Yes,
okay.
I'm still on a US one. This pattern is in multiples of 4. So, okay. Then, when I was decreasing out the gusset, I decreased down to 60.
Okay.
And the jury's still out on that. It's out on if the 60 is going to be appropriate. Because when I try it on now, the 60 looks tight across my foot.
Okay. Does it feel tight?
No, but it looks tight. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I suspect that my gauge has changed because switching from the rough opal yarn to this soft, flimsier yarn, I think that I am knitting this tighter now to compensate. Like my brain's like, ooh, this one's too flimsy.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yes.
Even though it's not too flimsy,
Yes.
it's on, like,
Yes.
I had a gauge and the gauge was right.
Right.
But I think I'm
going
compensating.
back and forth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I actually put this one down after I realized that I might be doing that. And I was like, I'll just like stop knitting this sock, this sock, this sock, this sock, and then let my gauge come back to normal.
Yes.
So through the gusset decreases, and I just have to work down. I do want to make a blue toe with the with this. So that's my plan, and then after it's done, we'll see how the fit is. I do like the way that this fits. It's going to be so awkward. I do like the way that this fits on my leg.
The leg fits.
Yes.
Okay. What about the heel?
I like
the way that heel construction. Okay.
Yeah. I like the heel. I think it's so pretty. I actually think that maybe what I don't like about the slip stitch heel flap is the way that it looks.
Okay.
But this one's pretty. This one looks like diamonds to me. And because this has a little bit of a bobbly texture, I think this
all goes together well.
It vibed.
Yeah.
So sorry that I basically just told you have to get 2 patterns to figure this out. But maybe you don't. Maybe this has a name. I don't know.
Sorry. That kind of looks like the heel that Karen likes to do.
Well, what's that thing called?
She sent it to us before.
Maybe. But this, I like this.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
It was not as easy. You did have to pay attention. The slip stitch is just easy.
Right.
When you knit,
right.
You're doing one thing, and when you're purling, you're doing this. Was something to keep track of.
Do you think it's going to be as people like the slip stitch because they think it's more durable?
Who cares? I don't wear these socks that much.
But for people at home,
do you think
this one feels as durable?
What do you think?
Feels very thick to me.
I know.
Hold on. I can't get. Let me in there. I think so.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, it feels definitely thicker than the sock itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I think so. Huh. So, I don't know the name. I don't know if it has a name. This is a terrible knitting podcast.
No, maybe somebody can tell us in the comments.
Maybe. Or maybe this is unique to that pattern. I honestly have no idea. So.
You like knitting it, you just have to pay a little more attention to it.
Correct.
That heel.
Okay. Yeah. It's not the kind of heel that I would stop in the middle.
Oh,
I would knit the whole heel flat.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I would commit to it.
Yes.
It doesn't take that long.
Yeah.
It's still,
Yeah.
If you have a good half hour, you could just get it done. But I wouldn't do this if I thought I was going to get interrupted.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's whip number 2.
Okay. Do you want to see?
Well, yes.
Which one?
Number 1. Just grab something.
Okay. This is what my hands have been working on over here. I cast this on yesterday.
Oh.
This is 2 episodes ago. Rachel and I talked about our possible New York sheep and wool weekend garments that we would like to make or projects that we'd like to make. This one is, isn't it so impressive, guys? Are you impressed? This one is the Flow Loop V-neck by Other Loops. And it has, I believe that I'm knitting this, like a saddle over here and a saddle over here. It is cast on with a, what's the name
Judy's
of that cast
Magic
on?
cast on?
No.
Turkish cast on?
No.
Provisional cast on?
Thank you. Oh my gosh, my brain was just like progressive cast on. That's not it, but it's a P.
When it does, well, usually if they say, what's the P word I just
Provisional, I know.
I do not do
Judy.
that. I do Judy's.
Okay. So this was a provisional cast on, which would be like right at the back of your neck. And you go and make some increases for around, I think you're coming around the front of your neck. And can you help me like make the shape so that they can even see it? We're in this shape right now. Yeah. So you're increasing here.
This is your neck, we think.
Yeah. Adding another cable. And now I'm just working my way down this shoulder.
Okay. And then you pick your stitches up and go the other direction.
Yep. So I went your way first, then came my way, and then we'll see what happens next. Yeah, it was pretty quick. And after you do your increases, which is just a few rounds, then you just, same pattern. You just go for whatever number of rows you have to go.
Not your. Just pretend I didn't say that word. That yarn is nice. Those cables really like poof up off of that.
I know. I agree. Okay, let me give you close, and then I will tell you about the yarn. So, for this project, I have gauge swatched and then chosen to use, I don't have the ball band.
I have a whole skein.
Excellent.
This is my color. Pretend
Perfect.
it's Renee's color for the purpose of this
So
demonstration.
this will be Rachel's color of sweater. But this is North Bay Fibers Bay House DK. It is in the colorway Sandpoint. Can you give them the yardage and the wool?
Well, yes. It is a heavy DK light worsted 2-ply woolen spun 150 yards to 50 grams. And this is
I think it's Targhee Polypay.
Targhee. Okay, but is that in the same sheep?
What?
100%. It says 100% Targhee dash Polypay.
I don't know. Meaning, like, did they crossbreed them or did they take a Targhee and a Polypay and blend them together?
That's what I mean.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It probably does not matter.
Yeah.
But
this is very nice. This
Nice.
is very nice wool.
My color, if anyone's wondering, is Steelhead. And let's hold them up together because they are different.
They are different, but
they're like sisters.
Perfect.
You basically got a Renee neutral and a Rachel neutral right there.
Yes. So cast this on. I am using the recommended size needle, which is a US 4.5 millimeter for my knitting needle when I'm knitting across. But since this is flat right now, when I'm purling back across with a US 6 4 millimeter. I dropped the size down. I don't know that I necessarily needed to, but I do it just because that way I don't have to think to tighten my purl stitches up manually tighter. I just drop the needle size down because I knit tighter than I purl. And if I don't make adjustments for that, not always, but sometimes when I'm knitting and purling flat in like stockinette, you can see it where that was a purl row, this is a knit row, and that really bothers me. So this is what I have so far.
Okay.
That's my first whip.
All right. What else?
Your turn.
Oh,
But
my
wait, Let me
turn.
pull that pattern up for them.
Okay, mine from here, these are all, you've seen them all before. So I put in some stitches on my Cygnus shawl while we were traveling. I'm carrying this in this, I think this is a Delicue snap bag. This is from our local yarn store, but go ahead.
This is the pattern that Rachel and I will be knitting. Okay.
Okay, and this bag, it like this slips. This is that Cocoa Knits Makers board, and it just slips right in this pocket. It's so nice. This is good if you have to carry around a chart.
I think it would even slip in the other way, would it? Does it fit the other way?
I don't know. No.
Not in that pocket,
Not in
but
the
it would
pocket.
fit in the bag.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the buddy knit that we're buddy knitting with a lot of people now. It started off with a couple people. Now it's anyone.
I love that.
Could be you too.
I love it.
Here's how much I have done. Here's what I have done. I want to talk about this.
Okay.
Okay. The first thing is,
Yes.
it is knit in Julie Aslin Journey Sport that's the black color. And then the contrast color is my hand spun. Okay. You see that shawl there?
Yeah.
Take a good look at that shawl.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, the pattern says that you need 3 skeins of the Journey Sport and an equal yardage of your hand spun. That's roughly 600-ish yards of both. So that's what I have. And then,
Of each?
600 and 600.
Okay.
And then it says that it's going to be like 74 inches long. That's huge, right? 74 inches. That's a big shawl.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the last repeat before I'm supposed to knit the center and then decrease. Right. See that face? Exactly. This is not a big shawl.
Wait, are you sure?
Yes. I've counted repeats and stitches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8. Well, I'm knitting one, so
Okay.
you'll have 8. And then the center point.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find it where it's laid out completely. Let me get off your internet. Go ahead.
Okay, so does anyone think this is going to block out that much, or do I just keep knitting repeats?
I don't-
Also, I have this much left of the first skein.
Oh, yeah.
And I have all this yarn left.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And then the
Yours
center.
looks like 9.
Yeah, because the center is 1.
Okay. Oh.
I keep knitting, right?
I think so. Because, like, wrap that around you right now.
No, it doesn't even go down my arm yet.
I mean, I guess you could block it aggressively.
And you'd wear it this way. I've also investigated that. Look, that's not right.
No.
You want it longer, right?
I think so, but wait a minute. Where's a tape measurer? Do we have one of those?
Well, yeah, I mean, we do.
How far off are you on length right now?
Oh, we're sitting on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 10, I'm at 34. So,
24.
24. I'm way off.
Yeah.
So keep knitting.
I think so.
That's what I think too. That's not really the answer I want.
I mean, it will block out, but are you going to like the fabric once it's blocked out?
That's what I'm saying. I thought, well, maybe I'm not engaged, but like, how much more open would you knit this thing?
Right.
Not that much.
It does feel nice, though.
It does.
I wouldn't want to take too much of that
to
body
squish
out.
her out.
Right.
So what I think I want is when I hold it up, like let's say that's at my like that. I want that point in the middle of my body.
Yes.
So I think I need to knit a whole nother a repeat is 2 of these.
Yeah.
So I think I need to knit a whole nother repeat and then the center spine.
How tall are you?
5'7".
How many inches is that?
67.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. But
6'7".
And the shawl's supposed to finish at what?
70 something. A lot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so interesting.
I know. I was shocked. 76.
Huh.
The pattern does give you the center spine to knit. It gives you an option to knit it after this repeat or this repeat.
Okay.
So I don't have to knit a full 2, or I could knit another 1.5. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just have to knit 1 of this, but the repeat is 2 of this.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to keep.
But you're just doing one more block after this, is that right?
At one more block. When I finish the block that I'm knitting,
Then she wants you to put the spine in.
I'm at, yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
like,
not
how
enough.
would you wear it? Like, where's it gonna go? It can't even get over your shoulder yet.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It needs to be significantly bigger, I think.
I think so. Did you ask anyone who's knitting it in our group?
No.
You're probably like one of them.
Well, I suspect that might be the case. But the thing is, you know that Coast to Coast company that I bought you that skeiny yarn? They just knit this. And I did notice in their Instagram when they held it up, I thought, oh, they knit a smaller one. Because theirs looks so small compared to hers.
Huh.
But I think they also knit it to pattern, and then the pattern is so small.
Huh.
Hers is so big.
Right.
Oh, well, actually, I don't know how big of a human she is, but like, look at that thing.
I know. Like
that is wrapped around her.
it comes all the way down like to her waist on the other side, right?
Yes.
After it's wrapped around.
Yeah. I think that's.
Yeah.
And it's over there.
Yes.
So, I don't know what's going on.
Now wait a minute. Her squares do look bigger there though, right?
Her squares look bigger.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, is it going to block out? I'm not mid-project blocking a shawl. That's not happening. Is there a world where a shawl is too big?
No.
Okay, so just
No.
keep knitting.
I think it's just too small.
Right, too small is annoying.
Not fun. Right. Right.
Because I think
unless you commit to wearing a shawl pin to keep it in place. I know.
I'm going to lose it.
I know. Yeah.
I'd rather have it. I think I want it bigger.
This is not making me want to knit it more.
I know. I will say, I still have problems when the block is done. I still don't understand how to transition. But in the middle of the block, I like it. I can solidly say that I enjoy it. I like it a lot. But I don't like, I mess up every time.
The pattern is charted in a way that my brain stutters at. Every time I look and read that chart, I can't be doing anything else.
But like, I don't understand. Her stitches are not open.
No.
We're using the same yarn.
Kind of.
Half.
Yeah.
This is a mystery to me.
Yeah, because that looks so, show them that. That looks so big. Meaning like it comes all the way across her shoulders and then down some.
I thought, oh, maybe it's biased. Like maybe this is the way I wear it. But no, I studied those pictures. You wear it straight. You wear it this way.
Huh.
This thing has to be so much longer.
Yes. Yes.
So, but this is pretty.
Somebody said on the internet that if you knit something that wraps around your neck, it should at least be as tall as you are in inches.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. To like wrap around and still look nice and give you some.
And also, like, I am not a small person this way either. I don't want it to look like,
Right.
itty bitty.
I think the beauty in it is the body of it.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a lot more knitting to go. But I have until October. Lucky I started early.
It looks so pretty.
Doesn't it look pretty?
And it looks very different there than it does here. Like, it's cooler in person with more variation. It's very pretty.
Yeah. I'm super happy with it, but I was just so confused.
Guys, jury's still out if one of these is making it to Rhinebeck with me. I told Rachel when I was grumpy one day, not understanding the chart. Well, I understand the chart, but I have to look at it, and I have to look at it in a lens, in my own lens, that I wish I could rewrite it for my brain.
Yeah.
But then at that point, what's the point? Anyways, I'm probably gonna have like a little. This is how much I have. I'm gonna be in the group picture.
You bring it, girl. You bring that.
We'll see. We'll see if one day I get like, I feel like conquering something today.
I will say, I almost said this to Renee before we started filming, but sometimes when you just resign yourself to not doing something, and then the pressure to do it is gone,
Then
you
it seems like
actually
fun
want
again.
to do it again.
That's where that went. I was like, I lost my.
Look how pretty these two look together, Renee. That's beautiful.
That does look beautiful.
Okay, so this is where I am on this. A lot more knitting has to happen. I'm very interested if anyone else is buddy knitting with us.
Yeah.
If like, what's your, my squares, I measured the actual squares. They're about 3.5 inches.
Okay.
Per square. So
Yeah.
someone tell me.
I'll go home and check too.
I think
if
this
you remind
is
me.
fascinating because I think I'm so far off.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm so far off. Thank goodness it's a shawl.
I'm a tighter knitter than you, so I'm probably even more far
You
off.
should up that needle size. Pop that needle size up.
So, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if Tashi is watching this, they are also a tighter knitter. Go up with your needle size. I'll message them.
Yeah. Okay. My next whip. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This one almost didn't come with me today because I wasn't sure it was going to dry.
It's wet.
It was wet.
Hey, girl. She's cute.
Look at this come back again.
She's adorable.
It might just be a touch wet. It was on the blocking mats to block before the button band goes on. Yeah. I have to tell you, as much as I complained about the speed at which the sleeves were taking, once you get onto the body, it goes fast.
I suspected that because it's the same pattern as that gibbon. I flew through that thing because it's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun on both sides.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I could just like pick it up and go.
It's so much fun that you're like, do I like this purling? Purling might be fun.
So here is the
Renee, it looks good.
fabric pattern. Thank you. I'm so excited.
I'm very pleased with the amount of time that took you because I was worried that was going to be like a month-long knit, and I was like, I have no time in my life.
You can do this. You can do this. And I swear, so far, the sleeves, worst part. Hey, and you get them out of the way.
The sleeves are always the worst part.
I never usually think that.
Well, I'll save this question for after the button band, but I want to know about your yarn usage. I want to know how accurate it was.
Okay. So the way that this sweater is constructed and the reason that I chose it is because I wanted a challenge. Apparently I don't want to be challenged in the way that Cygnus chart challenges me, but I wanted to be challenged in the way of like construction, new, give me something new. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So this was bottom up, never done that for a cardigan.
Okay.
Sleeves first, never done that. Cardigan, haven't done that. So I was like, yes, and I have yarn and stash.
Yeah,
This
that's a
is
lot of
great.
boxes.
This is a lot of wins. So you tubular cast on your sleeves first with your ribbing needle. You rib, and then you go into the pattern and do your sleeve increases. Put the sleeves on hold. Then tubular cast on for your hem. Rib, go into your pattern, get all the way up to where your sleeves are attached. That bent my mind for a second. I had to stop. It was late at night, and I was in bed, and I was like, wait a minute. Where are these stitches going to go? Do I have to cast on stitch? What's going on? Do you know how your brain just... I couldn't picture it, so I had to take the sweater at that point and lay it out and lay my sleeves next to it for my brain to be like, okay, now I understand what we're doing. Okay. What sleeves are being attached and where I needed, because my sleeves were on barber cords. So I had to take an extra needle, the needle that I knit the sleeve with is what I used, and put part of the stitches back on that needle to knit across them to get it attached to the body. And when they're first attached, it's like, is that right? I don't know. I can't tell yet. And because I think I had a 4 or 5 inch needle tip at that point, when you have to knit all the way across the sleeve, but the underarm was on hold, and it wasn't that many stitches. It was like a handful of stitches on hold. They were like
stretching. Yeah.
And I was like, this cannot be right. It was right.
Okay.
I had to go trust the process and just go with it. But I feel like the body flew, and even I wasn't expecting how many stitches exactly were going to be on the needle once you put those sleeves on, because it was a lot. And I should have known that, because when you start top down, it's like, can I just split for sleeves already to get the lower number? But it kept speeding up the more you went. And I was like, oh, I really like this. It's just getting faster. Yeah. Excuse me. There is a progress chart in this pattern that when you look at it, I was like, I'm not even reading that, because I just had chart drama. I wasn't happy with the Cygnus chart for my brain. Okay. Rachel has no issues with it. It is a me brain thing. The multiples in which that chart is written, my brain is like, no, can't do it. Won't do it. You're going to have to stop and think about it every single time. Okay. So for this one, I was like, I'm not even looking at that page yet. I'm just going to look at it when I get there. And when I got there, that chart was so helpful. Okay. It was a chart that I wish other projects, when you're like increasing at a different rate, that you're like, for me, it would have been decreasing. If you're decreasing at a different rate on different rows at different parts, so like arm, front, back, sometimes I have to.
I suspect I know what you're talking about, because I suspect she used a similar charting style in that flock vest that I knit.
Okay. But for every size, this pattern has charted round 1, you're doing this. Round 2, you're doing this. And then to the left, it says this is, and it writes out specifically. So it's, what is happening? It's very... That was very well supported and very well written.
I have to tell you, I hated those charts.
I loved that so much, because I could be knitting in with my kids and just like cross off where I was and set it down and not have to think or like read my knitting and go back. That was excellent. Okay. I actually think that Utori V-neck pattern that we knit. Yes. Remember how we were all having issues?
We all had to make our own, basically.
I think that's what that pattern needed.
Okay.
But when I saw this, I was like, oh, designers actually do that. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, they do it for you.
Yes.
That's nice.
Yes. So if anybody buys the ComeBackigan pattern and looks at that chart and gets a little intimidated, I say don't, because it was really, really, really helpful for me.
Once you were at the point of the pattern where you needed it.
Correct.
Sometimes when you look, I'm not a look aheader.
Me either.
Because then I'm like, ugh.
I get overwhelmed.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a double knit button band?
I don't know. I haven't read that part yet. So. It said, put this on hold and block. So I put it on hold and blocked. Okay. And it did need a good block, because the ribbing of the body. Now, I didn't block the arm width yet. I was really intentional about the neck and the body ribbing, because this was kind of all
Because you're going to reblock it after the button band.
correct. Yeah. But I wanted to make sure that this was all laying flat and not curling in anymore.
It looks so good.
I am so happy with this.
Hey, that is going to be great. Like that, even in the season that you would wear a cardigan, that color is excellent. It's fall, it's holiday, it's Valentine's Day. It's like,
I know, it's so useful. And this material, let's see if I can get, you can see it from where Rachel and I are sitting. There are like, because of this stitch pattern, there are openings in it. So I think it's going to be warm, but not like suffocating.
I have a fiber. One of these yarns got in my eyeball.
I am really, really, really happy with this.
It looks great.
And I'm really happy with how quickly it moved once
did.
I got onto the body.
It did.
And not even like trying hard.
Because we have not talked, honest to God, we have not talked. I would try to call Renee when I had like 2 minutes. She wouldn't answer. And by the time she'd call me back, I was back with people. We haven't talked at all. I almost was worried when I saw you knitting the new sweater that you had abandoned that one.
I cast the new sweater on because this one had to block and was wet. And then I was like, what now? Because my other whip is the July sock for Farmer's Daughter Fiber. Mm-hmm. However, I started that when we were at 4th of July. I don't want to make too much progress on that because I want to keep that for our upcoming trip. That will be my quick on-the-go sock that I can just pop in and out. Yes. So I was like, okay, I'm casting something else on.
Yeah.
So that's why that got started. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Okay, so I am just skeined up my 4th skein of good wool.
Okay.
So this...
Well, mainly what I want to know is when you're done, when you're completely... Oh, jeez. Hold on. Okay, 23 minutes. We'll take a break.
This is... Will you show them the pattern?
Yes.
I'll tell them about the yarn.
Wait, I want to tell you what I want to know. When you're all done...
Yes.
I want to know how your yarn usage compares to what the pattern recommends. Because I think that Andrea overestimates.
Okay.
And I have yarn that's questionable.
In terms of yardage?
Do I have enough or not?
Okay.
Yes, that's what I want to know. Okay, let me find you the pattern.
So I'm knitting the size 3. I am on the pattern recommended needle sizes because of the generous amount of purling. I did not need to bump up my needle size. It's so cute.
It's so cute.
And if my memory is correct, for the body and the arms, all the sizes knit the same length. I liked that.
Body and arms.
Yes.
Oh, all the lengths are the same.
Yes.
Okay.
I liked that because sometimes I'm like, do I need to fuss with it? Do I need to?
Well, you could easily fuss with it.
Yes, but
anyhow.
I was like, oh, good. Everyone's getting the same. This is just staying the same. So, yeah, I'm using Pearl Soho good wool. I had 5 skeins of it in stash that I bought with this project in mind. And I just caked up the 4th. So all I have to do is the button band.
It's double knit. It looks double knit to me. That's going to take a significant amount of yarn, but still, yeah, it's double knit button band.
Still, I just broke into my 4th skein. Now, I do think that I bought more.
You bought extra.
An extra.
Okay.
So when all is said and done, we can do the yardage, and see how much I
don't
left.
mind that she does that. I don't appreciate it.
I agree.
I don't love a game of yarn chicken.
Me either.
But sometimes when I'm like, oh, I don't know, I think I could do it. It's nice to have like a reference.
And also, when we bought it, I don't know
what size
I wanted or how much extra I got.
That was back in the everything has to be so oversized.
Right. And also, I never went back when I started. I cast on and then I was like, wait a minute, I just assumed I have enough yarn. And then I did the calculation from how many skeins I have, how much yardage that is, and I will have enough.
Okay.
And then I just kind of left it there. Okay. But yeah, I can let you know.
It's number 11 in my queue, so it's probably not getting knit this year.
But I do think that I scared some people away when I was like, this is taking forever. And I don't know if it was the small circumference that I couldn't go as quickly on it. Because, when you're in a circle on a small needle, it's so much
maneuvering.
Yes, that it does slow you down. But I didn't realize how much it was slowing me down.
But don't you also think that momentum builds as the project goes along? Like sometimes when you're just knitting.
For my signature.
But do you know what I mean? Like when you're knitting sleeves to just boring tubes of fabric, you're like, boring.
Oh, and then I finished one and I was like, another.
Right. But then, like, when you're in there and you're like, ooh, raglans, and you probably have stitch markers and all this, like, fun stuff to do, and then it's getting faster and faster.
That was fun.
Like, momentum does.
Yes.
I do think that that's a thing. And I think it's maybe going faster because you're having more fun knitting it.
Possibly.
That's probably why I stall on sleeves. You're going to see in this next whip. We have...
Rachel said, just get to the second chart on your Cygnus. And I was like, I am on the second chart.
I even gave her all these tips.
Okay, there's a saying on the internet, and I'm sure somebody very smart or profound said this, but the quote is, it is the sound, the click of a well-made box. You know when something just snaps into place?
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting to happen with the Cygnus shawl pattern. And I know it will click and I'll be like, oh, this is so easy. But I am not there yet. And I'm afraid that I'm never going to get there.
Well, I know.
And I keep doing it in like 10 minutes. No.
Yeah.
I need to like sit down for 30 minutes and be like, oh, I understand what's happening.
I feel like the experience that you are having with the Cygnus shawl is the experience that I had with that shift cowl. And I was like, I don't like this.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I can't get a groove. I can't
Where's
memorize
the rhythm?
it.
Where's the melody?
And it's not fun because I don't know what I'm doing ever. Like, I can't read my knitting. I was just so... I felt like I was just like out at sea, bobbing around. Yeah. It was not fun. So I get it. And that isn't fun. And if that's how you feel, you should not knit that.
So let me ask you a question. When you say double knitting, I know what that is, but am I actually, so when I pick up for a cardigan, am I going to be knitting rows that look like this? Or am I going
You're going
like
back
this
and forth.
All the way?
Yeah. So you'll probably start at one of these
and
hems.
Go back and forth.
And you'll
cast on stitches.
Slip knit, slip, and then you'll somehow attach it to this last pickup one.
Okay.
And it's take a long time.
How long?
Longer than a traditional button band.
Catch me here next week, guys, where I'm complaining about how long the button band
You might. I like double knitting. You might.
I do like
you
double
might
knitting.
Fly through it, but it is more time consuming than a typical
Two
ribs.
sleeves?
No, not that.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna tell my brain 2 sleeves.
Okay.
Just so that.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like your typical ribbed button band would be quicker because you're only single knitting it.
Right.
You're picking up basically 2 times as many stitches and knitting everything twice.
I hope that I can get this done by the time we leave on our trip.
You can.
That's my goal.
You can.
Because then for our upcoming trip, I will have the flow loop. Wait, is that what it's called? Flow loop V-neck. I'll have the cream sweater on the needles, and I'll have a sock. And I think that would be great for one trip and my wheel. Because it's still going to be Tour de Fleece.
Yeah. I think if you just did the button band, it's like a 2.5 day thing.
Okay.
Maybe not even. It's not that long. It's just longer than the ribbing kind.
Okay. I think also I have to add time for new skill.
No, there's no new skill. What's the new skill?
Have never done that.
You've never double knit?
A button band.
Okay, don't add too much time because it's just like all the other double knitting you've ever done.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm really happy with this. It has exceeded my expectations, and
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Your whip.
My whip.
Is this your last one?
Yes. My last one.
Okay.
It is this. What is this called? Metropolitan Pullover.
Okay.
And we are stalled out on Sleeve Island. Remember I talked about wanting to do them 2 at a time?
Yes.
And needing this really long cord to do it?
Yes.
Well, I got it. I got this long cord.
Okay.
And I am doing them 2 at a time.
Okay.
The thing is, it's just not fun. Because you see this, it's like really loose gauge.
Yeah.
And it feels real.
Yeah.
It feels real like this.
Yeah.
And
because the cable plus the fabric.
And I'm worried that I'm making ladders. I'm not. It's not making ladders, but it's not enjoyable. Okay. I don't love it.
Okay.
This was maybe not the best decision.
Okay.
But we're like in it now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm 4 inches into a sleeve that I've already fiddled with 17 times. It feels like I'm just going to suffer through it, but I don't like it.
So you'll pick up other stuff.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's very pretty,
It's
Rachel.
so
Here, let me pull up
pretty.
the pattern.
It's so pretty. It's got this gorgeous, look at that raglan detail. It's got this gorgeous eyelet raglan detail. It's knit in cotton. It's so pretty. It's not long enough yet, and the sleeves aren't done. I'm knitting that in a DK weight cotton chirp from Pearl Soho in the color Heritage White.
It's really pretty.
It's very pretty. I like everything about this except the way that I chose to knit those sleeves, because I wanted to do something new. What are you going to do?
I know.
What are you going to do?
Why don't you just pop one off and put it on?
Yeah, I could do that. But the thing is, when I picked up the stitches, I did not get the correct number of stitches.
Okay.
And I'm not decreasing at
Her rate.
either of her rates.
Right.
She gives you 2 rates, and I decided to pick a
I
different
just tried
rate.
to say correct and right, and you got crite.
Great. Yeah, you're great.
Crite.
So I don't even have the same amount of stitches in the sleeves yet. So I'm trying to get there.
Got it.
And then I want to decrease them similarly because they're already not the same.
Got it. Here's what you do. Are you ready?
Put back in this bag.
No. You put a stitch marker in it, and you do at least 1 inch by the next time we sit down
That's
together.
fair. I can do that.
Because I feel like you'll be like, I can do 1 inch and then some.
That's right. The mental
Do that.
the mental games.
Yeah. 1 inch.
So, but once these sleeves are done, I think this is a very easy finish because
Yes.
it's just body.
Yeah.
I'm knitting these on the quads. You guys, I love these things.
What are the quads?
Chiago came out with this new tip. It's square. Can you see? Can you tell? Here. It's square. I thought that I was just going to buy the big sizes because large circumference
Is that helpful?
diameter.
Can you tell that's a square? I don't know.
I don't know. What's the word I want? When the needles are fatter, it makes my hands hurt.
Yeah. You can get hand fatigue.
These are lighter in weight and also easy to hold on to. Like you can really get a hold of it, so you don't
Right.
struggle.
Have to grip it so hard. That's cool.
Renee, I would buy a whole set. You can't even buy them in a set.
Cheap.
No, they're not. They don't come in a set. But
Neither-
I'm
will they
considering asking for these for my birthday from everybody. Everybody just buy me a pair.
Send me the list of what sizes you don't have. Really?
I love them.
Good.
I'm so happy with these.
Good.
Yeah. This was surprising. I like them surprisingly a lot.
Okay.
And everyone said to get this
This
adapter.
is not a cheap conversation for us to be having,
know.
because now I just see in my brain, okay, going to buy Rachel those, but also, do I have to buy myself those?
Well, when I peeped what size you were knitting that cable thing on, I thought I should get her a pair and she could try it.
Oh, what cable thing?
That-
Oh.
Because it looked like a bigger needle.
Yeah.
So 7.
Yeah.
That's big enough.
Yeah.
Anyhow, everyone said to get this adapter thing so that they don't untwist, but mine have not untwisted. I've not had that problem. So I've not gone and figured out the adapter thing yet.
But they did tell us that it is different.
It's different than the
those-
one that I didn't like.
Right.
It's specially made.
I'll put that on your birthday list. Don't get that. I'll get you a
The
swivel
adapter?
thing.
I don't want it. I don't think I need it.
But what if it's like the quads, where you're like, my needles are fine, and then you get it,
Okay,
and
well,
you're
I'm
like,
not
no,
going to
this is
buy it,
great.
so it's safe.
Excellent, great.
I can see what they're saying because it is, since you can grab a hold of this thing easier,
Yeah.
you could hand untwist it, even if you crank it down with the key.
Yes.
Because you have more traction on it.
Yes.
I think that's the problem that the thing is solving, but I have not yet had the problem.
Okay.
I could. Next time I could tell you this horror story about
Well, yeah, because that's a really
stitches
open...
flying off the needle.
Right.
So,
You got it. Swivel thing for Rachel's birthday. Let me text myself that.
or Super Carter, whichever you feel like.
Hey, my husband and I just booked a different trip for ourselves, and I was like, we could stay in the not as nice room and put that money towards a brother supercard.
He's like, oh yeah.
He was like, so wait a minute. We're going to have a lesser experience so that you can have stuff. And I was like, yes. Is that not the way that vacation budgeting works?
You maybe got to knit him that sweater first.
Oh my gosh, guys, did you pick up on last week was pre-recorded?
I picked up on it.
I did too, and Rachel and I both individually chuckled, and then when we finally got to talk to each other, that was one of the things that we chuckled about, that we were talking about our drum carters that we had, because that was
our hand crank 72 TPI ones.
the manual one that we were
and
like...
Renee was like, it's fine. It's perfect. I'll never need to upgrade it. I'm perfectly happy. And I was like, we are not perfectly happy. We had to borrow a friend's. Don't take it back yet. Don't take it back yet.
No,
we're not happy.
No, right. No, I love that super card. It's a brother super card. It's electric. It is a dream. It has
a lot more TPIs than ours.
It has another worker drum.
I don't know what that thing has. It has magic built into it.
And it
Speed
has
control.
That's important.
It's magical. Thank you.
Really, thank you, Jody. Jody at Flower Hill Fleeces has been so kind to us, and with her equipment, knowledge, and time.
Yes.
She said, hey, I have it.
She just offered. So nice.
And that is not it's not a low economical machine.
No.
That's an investment.
Yeah.
So the fact that you, Jody, allowed us to use it to see if that's something that we want to invest in the future, which the answer is yes, was awesome.
Yes. Jody.
But we did have a chuckle when we were like,
ourselves. We're like, oh, how quick that changed in like 2 weeks. Never say never here at Table 10, you guys.
That's right.
Hey, Jody, we talked about it a few weeks ago, but she has sheep. She owns a mill, and now she has podcasts about the sheep and the mill.
Yes.
With her daughter. It's very good. It's called Mondays at the Mill. Flower Hill Fleeces. It will be linked down below, but some of you guys don't like to look down there. So listen, Flower Hill Fleeces. That's what you have to type into the YouTube, and you'll find them. You don't have to go looking down below if you don't want to. So you can check them out every Monday morning.
How did we get there?
Oh,
what are we talking about?
Nobody remembers. Let's do we got to take a break, but I want to do a bingo check-in when we come back.
Okay.
We're like halfway through the year.
I didn't bring my bingo board.
Well,
I'm keeping my mental progress.
Well, I'm keeping mental progress too. I didn't write anything down.
Mine's written down, but not in here. Like,
let's just talk about it.
Okay.
We'll just try.
Okay.
Okay, be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
Okay.
Hold on. Need a little boost there, Rachie!
There we go. Ew.
Those noodles are delicious.
They were good, yeah.
My God.
It's a real shame we can't get any more.
Right.
Who is that going to?
Wool girls.
Oh, again.
Yeah, I like it. No,
all right,
you want to
do whatever you want. I don't actually care.
Swivel thing for Rachel's birthday. Oh, good job, Renee. Okay. We're back.
Hello.
We had to have a short little...
We had a snack and a potty break and a visitor. So. Oh, and packages came. Do you guys want to see? Wait, is this what we're doing now?
Yeah,
We're
sure.
doing acquisitions? Okay.
I don't have an acquisition.
Well, I just got one.
Okay.
From Amazon. Wait till you see it. You guys are going to think that I don't know how to open a package. Hold on.
Stripology.
Because I broke my other one.
How'd you break it?
I stepped on it.
Oh.
This is how I'm going to destash my quilt fabric. into quilts.
Oh, good.
I have decided, because I was going to like de-stash some of this fabric, and then I was like, oh, I actually really like the fabric. And I can make a quilt top rather quickly.
Because you already destashed some.
I did.
So
I
you're left
de-stashed,
with, like,
so I'm left with like the stuff I
best
really, really
stuff.
like.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm going to make the quilt tops. I'm going to let someone else quilt them.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do. So
Okay.
I pulled out I have 4 quilt tops over there that need quilted. Like from
Right. I have one.
From days gone by. Well,
Yeah.
you want me to drop it off at the long armor?
Maybe, yeah. I have
So
to find it first.
I found the name and number of a local long armor, I think. And she said just text her and she'll meet you. And then, it's Dad again. Is this deja vu?
Well, no, we've been sitting here a long time.
Okay, sorry.
Hey,
Yeah.
are you guys still filming?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. So, on the website, it says, oh my gosh, it's Daddy again.
By the way, you two look beautiful.
Thank
Aw, thank you, Daddy.
Bye.
you. Love you. Okay.
He's so cute. Wait, okay, so 3 minutes. 3 minutes on last clip. Daddy call. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take these quilt tops that I already have and I'm going to get them quilted and then hope that by the time I have to pick them up, I have more quilt tops to give her.
Great.
That seems like a good way to get through it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that prepare for,
Where? How did you step on it?
it was when everything was over here. Like I stepped on it months and months ago.
Oh, okay.
And
You
I
should've
didn't,
just borrowed mine.
well, I don't
collecting
like
dust.
to do that.
I know.
I
No,
don't
but
like
I
to do that.
can't tell you the last time I used mine.
Yeah, but what if you want to?
I know.
Um,
Why are we like that?
I don't know, sisters maybe?
I don't know.
Also,
And also, I'm very particular, but we might not be particular in the same way.
Also, what are the chances that I make a quilt top and the part of your brain that lights up isn't like, ooh, I might want to make a quilt top? It could happen.
Yeah, but who, you don't always need that ruler for a quilt top. I could use other ruler. I don't know.
This is my favorite ruler.
I was chatting with a friend, though, about the supercard. And she said, why don't you guys just buy one and share it? And I was like,
It's heavy, that's why.
well, it's heavy, it's awkward, and it's like the extra step.
Yeah.
The extra step, and what if we're hyper fixated at the same time? And I don't know.
I don't share things with my husband.
Like what?
Like, our bed.
Same. No,
We have our own beds because we can't agree on the firmness of the bed.
but that's not all. You guys shift work and all that stuff.
Yes, there's a lot of reasons, but in general, well, the other thing is, I want what I want when I want it. If that's
And also
possible,
how I want it.
yeah, and if that's possible, that's what I want.
I am very particular about weird things. Like, I don't even have a good example, but I don't know why we're like that. What happened?
What do you want? Can it just be our personalities? It could.
Because we're both so firmly of like, you know, one person would be like, we can share it. We're both like, I want my own.
I have no answer.
Okay. I want us to find an answer one day and us be like, oh, that was the catalyst of the have to have your own thing. Maybe it's because we never had our own growing up. Like we didn't have control of the objects because there were 3 girls.
Did we not have our own?
I don't know.
I can vividly remember that I wanted the Lion King soundtrack. I wanted it very badly. We used to have this babysitter and we would play the Aladdin soundtrack and we would sing along to it. So I wanted the Lion King soundtrack. And Renee went to the mall with someone and she got the Lion King soundtrack. And I was like, I hate her.
Hey, the first CD I
Never did I think, oh, good, now I can listen to the Lion King soundtrack. I was like, well, she just ruined everything. I was supposed to get it, and now she has it, and now how am I going to get it? I got it.
That's back when CD discs were a thing?
Yes.
What was your first CD disc?
Regulators.
Do you know what mine was?
What?
Janet Jackson.
Oh.
I can still remember the album cover.
Regulators.
I can remember us having a whole discussion about CDs and cassette
Cassettes?
tapes, and Rachel being like, "Oh, Renee, CDs are like the thing. You don't need a thing," because they would have players that had tapes and CDs.
That was probably the last time in my life that I ever did that, because after that, I was so resistant to technology changes. When Blu-ray became a thing, I was like, no.
I still don't understand what the difference is.
I don't want that. And then when people just started streaming things,
I do enjoy that.
well, I do now, but I did not for a long time. I wanted Netflix to send me 3 movies in the mail.
Forgot that's how Netflix started.
That's what I wanted.
I remember
Send me
that,
the movies.
but I forgot.
No late fees.
I did not like that because I had to
That's-
keep track of that movie.
That's how I
That's
learned
stressful.
how to say the word Q.
I would rather buy it myself than have to be leased it and keep track of it. But I like the library, but I usually only use Kindle library leases.
Oh, they just snatch it back from you.
Right, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that mental, emotional load of keeping track of that because it's not mine.
If I think about it
that's
too
tough.
long, I'll still feel very bad for all the library books that have never been returned in my adolescence.
I don't think
I
I did that.
for sure borrowed library books and didn't return them. As a child, as a high school, college age person. 100%.
Do you
The
think
same way that I used to get parking tickets all over campus until one day they put a boot on my car.
Why would you not pay your parking tickets?
I didn't do that. I didn't have any. With what money?
So, wait a minute. Wait. What happened when you got a boot on your car?
I called Dad. And he was like, well, how long have you been getting parking tickets? And I was like, I don't know, 3 years. But usually they would just tack them onto the tuition bill at the end of the year and it'd be no big deal.
Because Mom and Dad would pay it.
The idea is I overdid it this year. I came out, it was cold too. It was a cold night class in Ohio. It was freezing and I couldn't move my car.
That's hilarious. You could start it though.
Well, yeah, but then
Heat you
then
had.
what?
How long did it take to get a boot off your car?
I think I left and
Knock
came
on
back.
wood, I never had that experience.
I mean, you have to pay them and stuff. It takes
and a person to come take it off.
I don't know. I'm sure I left and drank something. It's college.
What are we talking about? Your stripology. Okay, what's in the other box?
I don't even know what's in this box. This will be a surprise. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, I know what these are.
Just throwing the garbage.
I'll pick it up later.
Glasses?
Nope. Hold on.
Snips?
Kinda.
Rachel,
So I'm gonna flat fell a seam.
I literally tried to convince you to buy that style.
This color.
Yes.
I thought of you when I picked it. I thought this will make Renee happy. She wanted. Yeah.
It did.
Those Arthur pants have flat felled seams. And you have to trim away the seam allowance, and this keeps you from cutting your fabric.
How?
Because it doesn't.
Oh, like the fabric underneath it?
Yeah, that you're not supposed to cut. That is what the internet told me.
Okay. I flat felt a seam, but I've never had those things.
You want some?
No. They are pretty. I would like them to look at them.
Pretty.
Do you know what makes me very happy in my life?
What?
In the corner of my, in my sewing corner, I have a pegboard that organizes everything.
Yeah.
And it makes me very happy that I have an entire plethora of cutting tools that aren't fussed with. I know that I have all of these cutting tools, scissors, rotary cutters, different sizes, different shapes, and that they're just there. I feel like that.
We're back. Okay. No,
You know what I mean?
yes.
That makes me so happy every time I go there, and I'm like, oh, thank God they're still listening to this. They don't do that. They don't take those away. It makes me very happy.
Mine are scattered about this room, but my kids aren't even allowed in this room.
Well,
This whole room, get out. Yes. No, so at some point on vacation, I was telling Renee, if I'm away from the crafts for too long, I start to miss them.
yeah.
And then I start to just like I'm so sure that as soon as I get home, I'm going to make a pair of Arthur pants. Like I have to have these scissors today. And I'm definitely going to cut out a quilt. Like I had to.
Right.
But
I know. I get it.
But I do want to make a pair of Arthur pants, and I do want to make a quilt top. So now I'm all set up. All set up for it.
You go, girl.
Okay, let's do a mid-year bingo.
Okay.
Let's all think. Hold on. I have it here. I'll call out the square, and then we'll say, did we do it or not do it yet? How's that sound?
Good.
Okay. Where's the
I
square?
am a visual person, though.
Well, you can look at it with me.
Well, I know, but I need to like write mine down because I only want one project to count for a bingo square, but it took a little bit of re-maneuvering.
Okay.
We could try.
Okay. Cardigan.
This will be mine.
I have mine. Learn, use new technique.
Yes, we processed a whole fleece.
I agree. Share knowledge with a stranger. I think this is it.
Okay. Yeah.
Participate and make along.
Yes. Does the Tour de Fleece count?
If you wanted to.
And we did the one leading up to Yarn Centric. We hosted one.
Right. Spring centric. Good. Support new to you biz pod designer. I think yes, because we just talked about Jody's new podcast.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's bingo.
Bingo.
Okay. Knit a project from stash.
See, this doesn't count.
No, it does not.
But this would count.
That
Yes.
will count.
Yes.
Yes, that will count. Okay.
What's yours?
Is anything that I'm knitting right now from stash? Yeah, that sock. Those socks.
Okay. Yeah.
That counts. Knit. New to you knit item.
Oh, see, a cardigan would be it. Wait, hold on. No. I feel like I held something up and I was like, I made this, and what was it? It was like random. It wasn't a Jer Bear. That was last year. But it was something that was like, right?
I don't think that I have anything new yet.
Can you circle that one on there for us?
Uh-huh.
Highlight it.
New to you item. Okay.
Okay.
Single skein project. The ruffle edit.
Chat. Does mine count?
Why wouldn't it?
I dipped in just a little bit to
I think it counts.
Okay.
Frog or edit something.
I need to frog. I have things that need to be frogged. I just haven't frogged them yet.
Does it count if instead of frogging or edit it, you shipped it away to somebody?
No.
No, I have not done that.
Okay, circle it.
Okay.
This is good.
Yeah. Okay, use color out of your comfort zone. For sure.
No. I tried that. I tried to buy that yellow yarn and I just couldn't do it.
Okay, well, I did it.
What about the yellow sock?
Also,
does that count? Check. That's out of my comfort zone.
sure.
Okay.
Okay, fiber art class lecture learning.
Fiber art class lecture learning. Does all of the stuff that we had to learn about? No, I think we have to take class.
We have to take class.
In the spirit of it, I think we have to take class.
Or go to a
we
lecture or
learned
learn.
a lot about.
It can't just be from your own hyperfixative Googling. That
No?
doesn't count. No.
Okay, then no, we circle it.
Okay. Knit in public or knit group.
Yes.
Crushed that one.
Yeah.
Charity or donation item.
No. Well, I shipped my Jer Bear away, but I
doesn't
did
count.
not knit
It
it
does
this
not
year.
count.
Dang.
Compliment a stranger.
Yes.
For sure. Knit a free pattern.
Yes.
What was it?
Yeah. What was it? What am I knitting right now?
I think vanilla socks count.
My sock is a blueberry waffle that's not here.
Okay.
That's free.
Good. Color work. I'm counting the yellow sock.
I did the Grid Gambit.
Okay. Cable or texture?
I did that fully cabled sock by Summerlee, red, February.
Okay. I did a blueberry waffle sock. January.
Okay.
Gauge swatch. Done.
Yes. We did a lot of those last time. 2 weeks ago.
Read Fiber Arts book, fiction or nonfiction. This is the square that made me remember, because somebody told us there was a book about some.
I think it was.
Now I can't remember.
I think so. But wait, let me go into my Goodreads and tell you when I read that Clara Barks book. Because I think that is. Okay, red. That feels new.
You don't have the dates.
It just says you finished it. Oh, add. How do I know?
I don't know. When I start reading a book, it auto-populates it for me. Why doesn't yours do that?
I don't know. Why?
Probably because Goodreads app is not good.
It's just mid-reads.
It's barely acceptable reads.
So I don't know.
We'll put a question mark.
Yeah, circle
put a
it.
pin in it. Okay.
Wait a minute. What was it?
Read Fiber Arts book, fiction or
Hey,
nonfiction.
what about Fly Magazine? Does that count? No, we're talking about book. Okay, circle it.
Okay. Knit pattern from book or magazine.
Yes. But was it also that all over texture sock? Was it?
Might be.
Okay. Then circle that for me. Wait, then can I pop something into all over texture?
Cable or texture. Well, it can't be that. It's your cardigan.
Right.
Can it be? No, this is from Stash. Is your
See,
Ravelry page up to date?
For what?
For your project.
Go ahead. Just tell me.
Prospect pullover. Cables or
Love it.
prospect tee.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Back in business, people. We're back in business.
So wait, then I knit out of a book. So what did you do?
I don't think that I have.
Okay.
I keep trying, but
Maybe that's your sock next month.
I haven't succeeded yet. Okay. I'm going to put a different shape on this one.
Okay. I can't wait for us to look back at this and be like, this is supposed to mean something, but we forget what.
Knit warm weather item. Done.
Check.
Avenue tank.
Yeah.
Try learn new fiber art form.
Actually, my Sabai could be my from Stash, and this could be my all over. Anyways.
But you already.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What was it?
Try learn new fiber art form.
Is that processing fiber?
Well, you have to pick.
What do you mean?
Well, you can't. It can't be try learn new technique. I have it.
I feel like I did a weird cast on, and I was like, this is new for me.
What about the cast on with 2 needles? Was that this year?
Why did we do that?
For socks, we do that.
Like toe up?
No. You just cast on over 2 needles.
Oh. Did we do that this year? Yes, we are sitting in this room, so it had to be this year, right? But also, I did a German twisted cast on, and that was a first for me. So
it was?
check that off, yeah.
Okay. Take pictures in your FO. Done. I did it.
Yeah.
Knit the special skein. What's the special skein?
Well,
What is it?
what would it be for you? What's the special skein?
What is it? I don't know.
Honestly, in my stash, I think it would be but I'm like this close to destashing it.
The Noro?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because it's not all from the same dye lot.
Neither was mine.
I know that you tell me that, but it bothers my brain.
I will tell you the yarn that I'm the most...
Because I love that yarn, and I do think it's hard to find sweater quantities of it. It's like feast or famine when it's in stock.
The yarn that I'm the most, no, I don't want to use that yarn for that about, is that I got it at Rhinebeck from Ross Farm, and I have a lot of it. I have like 8 skeins. It's like a Shetland DK.
Okay.
And I very much want to knit something special with it. That might be my big cabled sweater because I have 8 skeins. That's a lot of a DK weight yarn. And I remember that when I bought it, I was standing in the booth with you and a stranger. And I said, do you think that 6 skeins is enough? And you and I decided, yeah, probably, but we should like get one more just in case. And then the stranger lady was like, well, if you want a cable, you should get an extra one. And I was like, well, I didn't know I wanted to, but it sounds like you think I should. So that's how I ended up with 8 skeins. So now I think like, well, I bought 8 skeins of this like breed specific small farm yarn.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just knit a basic sweater with it.
Right.
This is what my brain thinks.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with a
know.
basic sweater.
Right.
But like I have to like make something. So is that the special skein?
Maybe that's your Everest.
Yeah, it's my big
sweater.
cabled sweater.
Yeah. But is that going to happen this year?
As soon as those 2 Rhinebeck sweaters are over, anything's possible.
Okay.
It could.
Hey, I don't think I'm getting that knurl on the needles.
We're gonna have a blackout board except for one little. Maybe we'll just buy a different special skein.
Yeah, what's special?
What if we just spin one and we're like, this is the special skein?
Oh, I could knit my Maryland
Blue crab?
No, my Maryland blue ribbon winning skein.
Oh yes, that is the special.
It is
skein.
the special skein. I don't know if I want to knit that.
Well,
I think I just want it to
you won't
exist
get
like
bingo.
that.
It's got to go in the box.
What do you mean?
It's gonna go in the shadow box.
Okay.
With the ribbon.
So I think mine would be the Noro Mazzara right now. Not that it's special because I really wanted it. And I really like it when I see it knit up in other people's things. But it's the dye lots that keep me from casting it on. That's why I'm like, I should just de-stash that. And if I come across a sweater quantity of Noro in the same dye lot, then it's meant to be.
I would just start collecting more Noro until you had enough of one dye lot and then de-stash the others.
But Rachel and I kind of cobbled that sweater quantity together, both mine and hers at the same time. And Rachel's like, mine weren't from the same dye lot and it's fine. Not. And I'm sure that would be fine, but my brain says it's not going to be fine, which is always like, oh, I'll cast it. No, I won't.
The fact that we basically bought Noro Madara 3 different times, and every single time from different places, every single time it got shipped to us, it was in mixed dye lots. Tell me that I don't think those dye lots mean anything.
Do you guys know? Can you tell us? Just someone tell me.
Tell her it's going to be fine.
No, tell me the truth. What would you do? No, I'm going to be... Oh, here's the other thing. You can't tell on yours, but you held something with it. I don't think I want to hold anything with mine.
I don't think that's why you can't tell.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, there is one way to find out.
I don't
Knit
it. Knit the special skein and throw it in a corner.
Okay.
Okay. How are we doing?
Well, this is what we have to do. Knit a new to you item.
Oh, I was supposed to look at my Ravelry page.
Frog or edit something. I think I know what I want to edit, and I don't want to do it.
What?
I think I want the sleeves of that autumn pullover longer.
You have talked about that before. I want to... You could graft it.
I don't want to do any of it.
It's like a song.
I would rather knit that whole sweater over again.
I get that feeling. I get it. Well, you have other things from the Frog It or Fix It, Frog It or Finish It episode. I need to frog the finest kind. Because
I don't need to edit it. I just need to finish that thing. No, if I'm gonna edit something, it's the sleeves of that autumn pullover. I want them like 1.5 inches longer.
Okay. Here's my projects. Oof. Oh, the Doubler Triffler. Check.
Was that this year?
Yeah.
That counts.
The
New
belted
to you item.
Yeah. Hey, that's a new technique too.
Yeah, but you gotta pick one.
Wait. I had my new technique. I did my German cast on.
So you're using it for your new to you item.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So give that one a square.
Okay, I don't know.
Erase.
Erase?
Yeah, get your little eraser out.
This?
Yeah. And then turn it into a square.
Oh, whoa.
The Turbler Turfler for the win.
For the win. Okay. Here's what we have to do. We have to knit a charity or donation item.
Okay. What do you want yours to be?
Not a stuffy.
I think I might do a hat.
Hats are good.
Yeah.
Let's do that. We have to read a fiber arts book, or you have to figure out when you read that book.
Okay.
And then we have to take a fiber arts class or lecture or learning.
I would love that this year.
That would be nice. But I don't know when we're going to do that. Can we, is there talks at Rhinebeck we can go sit at?
Yes. There's classes too.
I can't commit to a class. I don't know how tired I'm going to be.
We could just sit there and knit while you learn.
What if there's fun things that our friends are doing that aren't in the class?
Then we don't go to the class. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but listen. If you need to go to a class, we can't go to these classes, but if you need to go to a class, our friend Melinda is teaching. I think she said 4 classes.
You've seen Melinda here on the channel before. She is a local to us shearer and shepherd. And she is the owner of Boss Mare Shearing.
Yes, she's teaching 4 classes at a, what would you call it? What is Stitchburg called? Is that
Fiber Festival.
a fiber festival in Pittsburgh in August. If anyone's local and wants to take a class, we've actually heard one of her talks before and it was excellent. So what did she say? Sunday,
A class about more than merino.
Saturday and Sunday at Stitchburg. She has 4 classes, so look those up. More Than Merino, What the Flock, How to Grow Great Fleeces, and Wild Wonderful Wool. Wild Wonderful Wool is the one that we heard.
Yes.
It was really good.
Yes.
It was really good. Melinda is very entertaining. She's very funny and she's very knowledgeable.
Yes.
So, Stitchburg, 3rd week in August, I think. Okay.
Yeah, if we could go to that, that could be our checkbox. We could check that
but
off.
we can't go to that.
I know, but we didn't go to that talk this year.
What talk?
That lecture. Maybe an online lecture.
Okay.
Like, we could sign up to an online learning thing.
We could.
I think that's more
Okay.
doable for us this year. Okay, what else do we have to do? Online learning.
Frog or edit something.
I have to frog the... Okay. Do I have to re-knit it? I just have to frog it, right?
Yeah.
I have to get that wool off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charity donation item.
Gotta make a hat.
And figure out how to charity it.
I think... Don't we have a friend that does that?
Well, yeah, but there's like rules.
Oh,
I
like
think it has
what
to be acrylic.
make it out of?
I don't think it can be wool.
I don't know if I have acrylic in my stash right now.
I have tons over
Okay,
there.
okay.
They also like neutral or male colors. I vaguely remember this.
Okay. We can do that.
Knit pattern from Booker magazine. That's for me. Read fiber arts book. That's for maybe both of us.
You should read Vanishing Fleece by Claire Parks. You should listen to
I don't
it.
want to do that. I only like one topic of my books.
No, I know, but it's interesting to hear. She takes you on like mill tours, basically, verbally. The audiobook while you're spinning one day.
We'll see. It's probably not going to happen. Can she put it on YouTube?
It's on Hoopla.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think you go to 4 different mills and she explains like the difference in the equipment, the owners.
But how do you
if it's
know
good for
what
her
she's
fleece.
talking about?
She tells you.
But then your brain has to make it a picture and mine doesn't do that.
But your brain makes it an idea.
We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. You read books.
I do. I like romance books. I
Yes.
want people to fall in love.
Yes,
That's
but-
all I want to read about.
But there's no pictures in your romance books.
Don't need pictures.
Right.
Because I'm interested in what's happening. Okay.
What else we have to
What
talk about?
else?
What's coming up? Also in our area, Still City Yarn Crawl. Do you remember the dates of that?
Yes. It's from July 24th till August 9th.
Yes. Where will we be?
We are going to be at Moon and Yarn Craft Room on August 2nd.
We're really excited
It's
about
a
it.
Sunday. The whole day, the
Yes.
whole time that they're open, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Renee and I are going to be there in that room with the comfy couches and the chairs, and we're just going to sit and hang out and knit
Yeah. Or spin.
or shop.
Yeah.
One of those things are going to happen.
Come hang out with
So,
us.
yes.
Mary's 29 Bridges will also be doing a trunk show there the day that we're there. So we'll get to hang out with Mary. You can hang out with Mary too. Shop some of her beautiful stuff.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Is that it?
No, we have a giveaway.
We do?
Yeah. We have a giveaway to give away.
What is it?
Oh, maybe it's a surprise.
Oh, you have to lead this one.
Okay. Our friend Kayla from Little Loopy reached out to us.
She's the dyer at Little Loopy. She's also the owner of Underground
Yarn and Bookstore
in
Hershey.
Yeah.
She reached out to us and she said that, first of all, it's the Yarn Book Coffee Shop's 1-year anniversary coming up. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Kayla.
And somebody... Do I know the buddy? Hold on. Let me get you a name. Oh, my friend Christine. Our friend Christine designed a pattern named Little Loopy. Isn't that cool?
It's awesome.
And it comes out, I think, tomorrow. Tomorrow it comes out, and she wanted to show you guys. She also wanted to offer to give away the pattern and a sweater quantity of yarn from her to one of you. And so... here's the sweater. Look how cute.
That is Kayla, right?
Yes, that's Kayla in the sweater.
That's adorable.
So cute. So if you want to win the pattern and the sweat and the yarn to make it, you can just comment down below and say Loopy. Loopy.
Add Loopy in the comment.
Yes. And then the next time you see us like this, we'll pick it. But it might not be next week because Renee is traveling.
I'll be traveling, so it'll be.
So you have a lot of time, lots of time to enter this giveaway.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry. And then whoever wins, we're going to put you in touch with Kayla, and Kayla is going to coordinate colors and sizes, and she's going to do all of that.
Yep.
So thank you to Kayla for
Thank you,
thinking of
Kayla.
us and letting us introduce her pattern, her namesake pattern. That's so cool.
And congratulations on your 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Small businesses.
I think that's so nice.
Yeah.
Like-
Rachel and I, about a year ago, just so happened to be in town close to opening for them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we got to pop in and meet her, and that's where our first connection
Yes.
point was.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
And you get a sweater quantity of Kayla's yarn.
And a pattern.
Yeah.
It's like a whole kit, basically.
It's awesome.
What else? What else?
That's all I have.
I don't even know. It feels like I've been sitting here 7 years.
We have been. We even took an intermission break and had a meal
We did.
and had a visit with a friend.
We did. Okay. I think that's all we have.
I think we started the podcast episode today like this, and slowly we've been getting
That happens. That happens sometimes. I don't know. That's all we have. That's all we have this week.
Okay. If you are looking for us online, we can be found at Renee at Table 10, Rachel at Table 10 on TikTok, Ravelry, and Instagram. Collectively on Instagram, we are a Table 10 Podcast. Our email is table10pod@gmail.com. And we do have a Ravelry group for Table 10 Knitting Podcast regulars. If you'd like to join us there. We do have our Tour de Fleece page open. I didn't talk about this, but this is looking at me today. This is my skein braid of All Skate. This was dyed by Stacy at River Rat Arts. This will be going on my wheel. That's the plan.
I've seen it
Soon.
spun up so many times. It's so pretty.
I get so excited when I see it. I can recognize it to see it.
It's so pretty.
And it makes me so excited to see how people are spinning it up, and it looks different.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It is cool.
It's all one of a kind.
Yeah.
So this is going on my wheel as soon as my current spin gets off. I think
Fun.
that's it.
All right. What?
We didn't do an intro or anything.
Yes. Yeah.
We're two sisters.
I can't remember. remember. It's been a long time. We're two sisters from the Pittsburgh area. We like to talk about knitting and spinning.
They don't care at this point.
Well,
they're at the very end. Go ahead. You're doing great.
No.
Okay. See you every Thursday, 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.